بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الأمين سيدنا محمد بن عبد الله وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who make us one of this nation, the nation of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the best nation, and He makes us among the Muslims and one of the followers of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the greatest in the world. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because of His mercy, in the day of judgment, because the sun is going to be quite near to the heads. Some scholars said maybe just meters from the head. The sun will be just meters from the head. So, if you are lucky in this life, especially if there is someone who are young here with us, so still there's a big chance for them, the teenagers. So if they work hard, while people stay out in the sun, they will be under the shade of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One of them is a young one who grow up with the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then he will be among one of the 7 groups. They will be under the shade of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, while people are waiting outside that hot sun, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from His mercy, He makes some basins, like ponds of water. So if you are lucky, if you have a drink of that pond or that basin, so you are not going to be thirsty until you finish your accounting and go to your place in the heaven. You are not going to be thirsty at all. Just one drink from that basin of the Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah Ta'ala has given Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam al-Kawthar. Inna a'tainaka al-Kawthar. The Kawthar is the river in the heaven. And there is another basin out of the heaven while people are waiting for reckoning, for accounting. So sun will be very hot, by the way. So you need to protect yourself. And then there will be a basin. So Sallam will stand by that basin, and everyone comes. So he served by himself. هذه اليد الشريفة يقف ليخدمنا نحن عباد لا نسوي شيء. You are a very normal person. Him himself, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, will come and serve you and give you a cup of water from his hand. شوف الأدب ده كيف. How polite is that? He's the best in the world, and still he can come and serve you. بالمؤمنين رؤوف رحيم, because he is merciful. So that Kawthar inside, and the outside one also is a Kawthar. The water of that basin outside. Brothers, these things, wallahi, we need to know about it. We need to sit sometimes under this tree of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to know who is Muhammad. Because many of us, we don't even read the history of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. 90%, I'm sure, 90% of the Muslims, they never read a book about the life of Muhammad. He's our leader. We don't know many things about him. So, that basin outside the heaven, the water of that basin is coming from the river inside the heaven by 2 taps, mizab, we call it mizab in Arabic, 2 big pipes. They bring the water from inside the heaven to the basin outside the heaven. So if you drink from there, as if you are drinking from the water of heaven itself. And these 2 basins, one of them is made of gold, and another one made of silver. And the water is coming king outside. It never comes down. And Sallallahu standing up and serving. Look to this polite. Look to this adab. Now here in this life, if someone is a president or a king, if a normal person comes, he can't give you a cup of water, definitely no. Because he thinks this is a became little. That is the best man in the world, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He come and serve you and serve me. What is that politeness? That's Muhammad. So you need to read about Muhammad. You need to know who is Muhammad. Because the only thing we know about him, when his name mentioned, say Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That's the only thing we know about him. But he's greater than that. You need to know who is he. Because if you want to know Muhammad, you have to read the history of Muhammad. Sirah Nabawiyah, if you want to polite yourself, read it. How he behaved with people, how he behaved with his neighbors, how he behaved with his enemies, how he behaved with poor people, how he behaved with ladies, how all these things you can follow him. The Hawd, as the hadith said, the water of it comes from inside the heaven. And this he was asked, what is the water of that basin looks like? So if you want to drink from it, wait for it. Jesus said, أشد بياضا من اللبن. It's whiter than the milk. وأحلى من العسل, and sweeter than the honey. So if he give you that cup, big one, fill your tummy with it from his hand, you are not going to be thirsty at all until you enter your place in heaven. يغط فيه قلمي زعبان يمدانه من الجنة أحدهما من ذهب والآخر من ورق. الحديث رواه الإمام مسلم. This is narrated by Muslim. Authentic hadith. Then there's some people who are unlucky. They claim they are Muslims. That's why we want to warn ourselves from now. Don't say you are Muslim and then you do whatever you want to do. No. I don't go to drink from that water. Sallallahu قال, this hadith is frightening. When you read it, you shake. Sallallahu قال, بين أنا قائم, while I'm standing, serving. فإذا زمرة, a group of people come together, very thirsty, like camels. You know, when the camel is thirsty, you can't stop it. If you don't know that, ask the people of the desert. If the camel is thirsty and see a water, don't stand in front of him. He will kill you. No chance to stop him. The camel, if he's thirsty, don't stop in front of him. So he said, حتى إذا عرفتهم, and I know them. Oh, they are mine. They are my nation. From my nation. حتى إذا عرفتهم خرج رجل من بيني وبينهم. A person will come in front of me and stand between me and them. And he will say, come on, where are you going? Stop. He will stop them. Stop. Want to drink? Stop. فقلت إلى أين? Then I asked him, where are you taking them? And he said, to the hellfire. Wallah. I said, but there, Wallah, I'm taking them to hellfire. No drink from here. They can't drink from this water. قلت وما شأنهم? What is the issue with them? قال إنهم ارتدوا بعدك. They went back. They become mushrik. They put a pattern at you. ارتدوا بعدك على أدبارهم القهقرة. They return back. They haven't hold it strong. Nowadays, temptation from everywhere. take you away from the deen. And many people they follow, unfortunately. ارتدوا القهقرة, they went back. They went back. You don't know what happened after you. هذا الحديث رواه الإمام البخاري. An authentic hadith narrated by Imam al-Bukhari. Then just people, they say they will come like thirsty camels. And thousands and millions of them. They want to drink like camels. Stop, where are you going? You are not in the past. You are not following Muhammad when you are alive. You change. You are not following the steps of Muhammad. And you want to drink from the water. You can't drink. You can't drink. صلى الله عليه وسلم قال في حديث رواه البخاري أيضا عن أبي سعيد الخدري رضي الله عنه وأرضاه قال أنا فرطكم على الحوض. I'm the first one. I'm going to be in front of you. I'm going now very quickly. I'm waiting for you there. Follow me. We say to us as Muslims, follow me, my nation, follow me. I'm going in front of you. When you come there, you'll find me there. في الحوض. أنا فرطكم على الحوض. I'm the first one to go to the حوض. Come to me there. I'll see you there. Now he said to us, now we have a chance to see him there. فمن ورده, anyone who comes there, who arrives there, شرب منه, if you arrive there, you will drink. ومن شرب منه لم يظمأ بعده. If you drink from it, you are not going to get thirsty until you go to your palace inside the area. And then he said, ليردن علي أقوام أعرفهم ويعرفوني. Some people will come to me. I know them and they know me. ثم يحال بيني وبينهم. There's a curtain comes in the middle. That man will come and say, stop. Where are you going? بيني وبينهم فأقول, and I will say, because he's Rahim, إنهم مني. They are part of me. They are part of me. فيقال إنك لا تدري. You don't know. You don't know what they did after you. إنك لا تدري ما بدلوا بعدك. You don't know what they changed after you. Now Muslims, we change. We change a lot. We are not following the steps. Eating riba, lying, killing, no praying, no fasting in a proper way, cheating. We change everything. We are not following. Killing each other, biting, backbiting, jealous, hasad. All these are changing. قال فأقول سحقا سحقا لمن بدل بعدي. Take them away. If they change after me because I don't know, because صلى الله عليه وسلم قال تركت فيكم ما إن تمسكتم به. I left behind me two things. If you hold to them لن تضلوا بعدي أبدا. You are not going to go astray at all. كتاب الله وسنتي. The book of Allah and my sunnah. If you hold to it, you are not going to go astray at all. Then we say, oh, they changed after you, Muhammad. Those people, they changed after you. Then فيقولوا سحقا سحقا. I don't want them. If they changed after me. فكل من ارتد عن دين الله, everyone who become a kafir, is not going to drink from that water. أو من أحدث فيه ما لا يرضاه. If you make any change to this deen which will not please Allah, you are not going to drink from that water. Everything Allah said it is haram and you want to make it halal, you are not going to drink from that water. If you eat riba, if you sell alcohol, If you say it doesn't matter, I can sell it. If you want to deal with interest, so you don't care. If you don't care, that means you are changing the deen now. It's not allowed to change the deen. You have to follow the steps as it is. ومن لم قال ومن غير في هذا الدين ومن أحدث في هذا الدين ما لا يرضاه الله سبحانه وتعالى ولم يأذن به فهو من المطرودين على الحوض. He's going to be sent away from that basin, definitely. So هذه الشجرة النبوية والرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم جماعة الناس حقيقة ما عارفين عظمته. Unfortunately, we don't know how great he is. That's why people they don't care about him. So I don't know what's the time now, Sheikh Said?
16 minutes. 16 minutes.
16 past. I think I have to stop here then.
Tomorrow, inshallah.
Tomorrow inshallah, because actually والله نحن نريد أن نجلس قليلا تحت هذه الشجرة. To sit a bit under that tree of Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم, because I'm sure people they don't read much about him. So let us in this month just to spread some light here, and then you can go and do the research yourself inshallah. If you find any time, inshallah, I'm going to talk more about Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم. What is the value of if you say salah on him, inshallah. جزاكم الله خيرا على حسن الاستماع ومعذرة على الإطالة. If you make it long, so I apologize for that. صلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين.